my last book haul video. What, you thought I was going to stop buying books? Hey everyone, welcome to my last book haul video. You can still see what I buy. We'll talk about that in a minute. If you missed it, earlier this year I talked about just some minor changes I was going to employ on the channel, one of which was getting rid of certain kinds of videos like this, just to leave space for more reviews and things like that I just feel more interested in doing right now, frankly. And the book hauls is one of the things that is getting cut from the channel, but I wanted to do one last one because I have some great special editions. You see some sprayed edges here, and there's one I have hidden down here that I'll show you at the very end, which is something I've been waiting for. I ordered years ago, literally, but I'm excited for that. But anyway, this is kind of the last book haul, but if you do like these book haul videos, join us in the Fireside Discord. We have a channel just for book hauls. I will continue to post every time I acquire a new book via a gift or if I buy it or whatever. I will put that there. But in addition to that, you can see everybody else what they buy. It's really cool just if you're someone who just loves seeing books. So come check us out in the Fireside Discord and then come for the book haul and hang out for all the book discussion. It's a really cool place to be. But anyway, I don't know how many books are here. I hope these are all the ones that I've bought since my last haul. I'm not real good at keeping records that way. But anyway, let me show you what all these great books are. I'm really excited to read a lot of these, as these book hauls do drive what I plan on reading throughout the year. You'll probably see in the next year reviews for a lot of these. The first one I've already read, but it was part of the haul, and that is Sorcerer's Legacy by Jenny Wirtz. This was her debut, and this was fantastic. I really enjoyed this. This was a very great book that I read in February, so check out that video if you want to see my review of Sorcerer's Legacy. So up next, have some Guy Gavriel Kay. Jacob sent me this one. Thank you, Jacob. This is The Last Light of the Sun. I plan on reading everything GGK. Tagana will be next, and then this one will probably be shortly after that. And I plan on Sarantine Mosaic at some point this year as well. Another one that was sent, Heidi sent me A Cure for Gravity by Joe Jackson, which is a memoir of a musician, which you know those are two things that I love. So looking forward to reading this one as well. So thank you for those two gifts. Up next, this was a pleasant surprise from Adrian Tchaikovsky's publicist. Just sent this to me, didn't even know it was coming. It showed up at my door, and this is House of Open Wounds, which I'm really excited to read because I did enjoy The City of Last Chances. And that was the first book by Tchaikovsky that I've read, and as I mentioned when I did the review, I looked forward to reading more. And this is kind of a follow-up. I don't think it's a series, but more of a follow-up in the world of what happened at the end of that book. But I loved The City of Last Chances. It kind of unfolded like a 19th century novel and really enjoyed it. So looking forward to reading this one. Another one, which is a new book out. I'm really excited to read Tori Tekken's book, The Bloodstones. This is the first in her new series. I may delay this one. I like reading series as close together as I can, but I wanted to order this and have this on the shelf to support the author. And if you don't know, Tori Tekken is Tori Talks, a friend of the channel, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I'll probably read her other book, Phased, first, since I have that one on the shelf as well, but these are two that I'm looking forward to at some point this year. All right, up next, have some literary fiction. Well, three of these four I have in my hands are literary fiction. And some Murakami. This one has a bookmark because I'm reading this right now. This is Blind Willow Sleeping Woman. This is short story collection. If you're new to the channel, I read short stories in between each book, so I always have a collection going, and this is the one. I'm just a few short stories in, but Murakami's short stories are kind of hit or miss for me, but they're always very different and very interesting. And I got another one of his short story collections, and that is Men Without Women. So these two short story collections I'll definitely be reading this year. Work of literary fiction I've been looking forward to reading is Outer Dark by Cormac McCarthy, and I just picked this up at my Barnes & Noble when I had a gift card to spend, and I'm excited to read this one. McCarthy, I love The Road. I didn't like the Pretty Horses series, but looking forward to this one. A friend of mine recommended this one to me, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I have a book. I don't know anything about it except that Robin Hobb / Megan Lindholm is the co-author, and that is The Gypsy. Stephen Brust and Megan Lindholm. So we will see where this one goes. I'm looking forward to this. All right, next two are a gift from my aunt, and the first one is a James Patterson that I've never read the author, and this is Step on a Crack. And then the other one is an author I've read quite a bit, and I'm excited. This is the fourth one in the Asian saga. This is Noble House. Fourth? Fifth? Fifth. I'll be reading Gai Jin next week, basically. And then, well, after this airs, I'll probably have finished it. But King Rat is the one after that, and then Noble House is the one after that. And I'm looking forward to getting into that one at some point. All right, some more fantasy here. We have some Terry Pratchett. I've never read any Discworld. I want to remedy that. So, again, had a gift card to spend, so I picked up 2 by Terry Pratchett. I will say I hate this format. This is this unusually tall mass market paperback that doesn't line up with the rest of my mass market paperbacks. Why? Anyway, Small Gods is one that I was recommended that works very well as a standalone. And then another one that everybody raves about is Guards. So these are 2 books that I hope to read both of them later this year just to get my foot in the door with Discworld to see if that's a series that I will love. I have a few more here by Megan Lindholm. I should have put those with the Gypsy, but I didn't. And the first one is called Cloven Hooves, and this is a standalone, which I'll probably get to soon. You can tell Lindholm is not as verbose as Hobb, and I think she used those words exactly in the Inheritance short story collection. And then I have her series. It's a duology. I don't know the name of the series, or even if there is a name, but it's Wolf's Brother and the Reindeer People. And this is something that'll probably go down pretty quickly because it is so small. But those were gifts from another aunt, so thank you very much for those. I'm excited to read more Hobb/Lindholm, her being my favorite fantasy author. All right, up next, these were more gift card purchases by me, and these are the first 3 books of the Eater Saga by Christopher Rocchio. We have Empire Silence. We have Howling Dark. And we have Demon in White. So I'm definitely looking forward to starting Eater at some point this year. Probably late in the year. I want to kind of space it out so maybe I'm not waiting for that last book too long. But I'm definitely excited to finally get into this series that I hear so much universal love. All right, the next one is a special edition. And this is the Broken Binding edition, 10th anniversary edition of King of Thorns. This is the second book in the Broken Empire trilogy. I have the first one in this format with these cool sprayed edges. This is a numbered book as well. These editions are just, they're signed and they're numbered and they're amazing. Anyway, the third one is on its way, so I'll have all 3 of these, and I look forward to reading this. This is a priority series for me this year, so look forward to reading them in these beautiful editions. Kickstarter that I backed just on a whim is The King Killing Queen by Sean Speakman. Sean Speakman is the kind of the head of Grim Oak Publishing, and they have some fantastic special editions. There's some foreshadowing in there. And I just backed his Kickstarter. I've never read anything by him before, and I thought, well, let's give it a shot. So this is one that I'll read at some point. I might be the first in a series, or it might be a standalone. I'm not 100% certain on that, but just wanted to support him for what he does for the publishing, self-publishing, and publishing old titles kind of community and the special editions that he does. So King Killing Queen, looking forward to that one. You can tell here this is a Broken Binding special. I may have shown the first one in a previous book haul, but this is Powder Mage Trilogy by Brian McClellan. First book's Promise of Blood. Love that cover. Sprayed edges are amazing. These are just such quality for their price. Remarkable quality, in fact. And the second one is called The Crimson Campaign. They call this Flintlock fantasy, where it's kind of set in like a Napoleonic Wars type situation, but there's magic, so it's definitely intriguing to me. And then the last one's The Autumn Republic. But these editions are amazing. Special edition makes you want to read it right away, doesn't it? All right, final special edition is right down here. And this is The Belgariad by David Eddings. You can't see here, but I have a full shelf of Eddings before, but The Belgariad was never available in hardcover. And then several years ago, this is not an exaggeration, Grim Oak Press started publishing The Belgariad in hardcover, and I bought them, and it's taken several years. Finally, these last 3 and the slipcover came, but these are just very vibrant, very beautiful covers. They are numbered editions as well, and this was one of my favorite series as a kid, and it's very nice to just have all of these hardcovers, and this is kind of the crown jewel on this final book haul. Anyway, if you did like this book haul and you want to see more books from me, join the Fireside Discord. I'm going to put the link in the description below. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Twitter, Goodreads, and the Fireside Discord. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time.